Good afternoon, all you fabulous people. We got part of this Mistveil news last night at Pro Tour. We got our 3 heroes, all mystic, talented heroes, coming in part of Mistveil in May. So we got a Mystic Assassin that based around stealth. A Mystic Illusionist that based around Spectral Shields, and a Mystic Ninja that based around Crouching Tigers and Combo. So all these heroes look really cool. These all have marvels. I won't go into that because that really doesn't affect the market, but they're really good looking. Highly recommend looking at the trailer on FabTCG /YouTube. I do think these heroes are going to be crazy popular. Their abilities are kind of crazy. I think this blue resource we've decided is Chi. Here, I'll highlight it here on all these cards. We're not sure how to create Chi yet, but their Chi abilities all seem really strong. So without further ado, let's get into kind of the craziness that's happening in the market off of these announcements. First off, Predatory Streak Red promo card. This was a Armory promo from Dynasty. It has gone crazy, just been completely bought out. There's only 3 left on the market at 20. Do not buy them at these prices. This is crazy. Armory promos, there's tons of stock. It's just the stock was depleted off of this. These will be relisted and sold. The last sold were about $5 to $8 kind of thing. I think if you really want the EAs, that may be a good price. In probably a few weeks, it probably settles back down to probably $3 or $4. But this initial hype wave has completely depleted the market. But it creates 3 Crouching Tigers in your banish zone, so obviously that's very good with Zen. Roar of the Tiger also went kind of crazy last night. They were sold all the way up to like $13, $14. The rainbow foil, you can see 3 sold here for $25 last night, which is just absolutely insane. These cards were about $1 under for the longest time. Full disclosure, I have some of these listed here because I had them for a while and they're now popping. Tiger Stripe Shuko also has gone completely crazy. The rainbow foil was like $30 or $40 yesterday, and now the lowest listed one is $64. The cold foil, if you're gonna buy the cold foil right now for $6 more, is a steal. I do think this card will synergize very well with Zen if he's Crouching Tiger focused, or even I think just low attack action cost or attack base. Card's just really good. I'd also the other kind of underrated effect of this card is the second 2 or less base attack damage gains +1, and damage that would be dealt by this can't be prevented. So this can really mess up Illusionist as well as some of the heavy hitters. Prevents cards. But yeah, like Ward, it just pops everything, which is brutal. Really good card though. Tiger Swipe is kind of trailing behind Roar of the Tiger, and I don't really understand why. To me, Tiger Swipe is more of a big payoff than Roar of the Tiger. Roar of the Tiger just gives you kind of buffs the Tigers +1, but Tiger Swipe is really kind of like your finishing move. If this hits, it creates X number of Crouching Tigers if in your banish zone, where X is the number of Crouching Tigers you control on the chain. So that if this hits after a bunch of Crouching Tigers, you pretty much just win the game. This card is also really good. A 0 cost 2/3 without even the additional effect. I think it's just a really good card overall. I still think this one might go up a little bit more. I think this one had more stock than Roar of the Tiger last night. So it took a little bit to get back up, but I think this one will move back up again. I think Roar of the Tiger and Tiger Swipe are going to be staples in Zen, probably, unless he finds out a better combo build or something like that. Well, to be determined, I guess, and with his new cards. Red Bing Thorns has not moved at all. I think these are a good pickup. I do think this card is one of the higher cards that has a chance for a reprint. It's a common in the Round the Table set, and only in the Round the Table set currently. They did reprint some of the heavy hitters, or reprint some of the Round the Table cards for Guardian and Brute, or not Brute, just Guardian, and Rhinar versus Dorinthia for Brute and heavy hitters to make them more accessible. I think this is probably the #1 target for a reprint in Part the Mistveil, but $10. This card's been $10. I don't. If this does become a common, this just plummets to the earth. So I'd be very careful or cautious on this. If you're needing them right now until May, go ahead and pick them up. I think they're still a good price at $11. They've been around that the whole time, but I'd be very cautious on speccing into this one. Crouching Tiger Marvel has gone terminal. These, as soon as Zen was announced with Crouching Tiger and his hero ability, they were basically depleted from the market. See, they started at 33 and then easily went up to 60. These, I would probably wait on this. These are just a token. I think this is a good-looking Marvel. I don't think any Marvel in Dynasty, other than maybe the Legendaries, is over $100, and this is still climbing, so I'd be very cautious of this. It's a good-looking card, but it's a token Marvel. I don't think it's worth your money, unless you're just all-out blinging whatever ninja you're playing. Ancestral Harmony has not really moved, or it did move a little bit, I guess. I just looked at the lowest in the $4 shipping. I missed that when I was looking through this. Is moving. It's about $6. I still think this is a pretty good card. This is an expansion clock card. We know once expansion slots become usable, they go crazy to probably like $10 to $20 easy, if not more. Look at like Tome of Imperial Flame, Already Dead, that kind of stuff. And this card is still, after all the support with using combo, I think this card probably gets used, but we'll see. Off of Ninja and onto Illusionist, Iris of Reality promo cold foil. I think this was a buy a case promo from Star City Games, or buy a box from somewhere, but it got bought out last night. It was at like $23, and now it's up to $45, $46. I would hold off on this one. I think the cold foil is a decent price, but excuse me, there is another promo that's the rainbow foil promo. It's about $10. It has been. It's a good looking art. It's an alternate art. I would get this if you want to bling out your deck and do a better looking iris than just a regular token. Diadem of Dream State is continuing to climb. It was $10 to $15 a couple weeks ago when they released that the first part the Mistveil, the like lore kind of bit. And now it has gone even crazier. $25 for a rainbow foil copy that last month this card was probably $5. This is all speculation off of Enigma is the illusionist that she uses spectral shields, that this will be a pretty ward heavy build. And if that is the case, Diadem may work really well in it. So $25, I think you probably wait on this. I think a ton of people were just sitting on them that had them, and they were just worth nothing. So I think these probably get replenished pretty quickly. So just keep an eye out on these. Miraging Metamorph, ooh, it went up since I pulled these. it was about 1150 this morning, and was 1150 before. I think this is one of the best Illusionist cards in general, and especially if you're using auras, this card just becomes nuts. A 1 for 7 Phantasm. When Miraging Metamorph is destroyed, create a token that's a copy of an aura you control. This can do like Pierce Realities, Passing Mirages, or even something like Phantom Tide Maw that we'll talk about next. But this card's just really good. This is an Everfest Majestic. Always been about $10 to $20. I think this really has the opportunity to go higher, though. The Rainbow Foil is $20. I keep an eye on this card. I think this is one of the better Illusionist Majestics in the game. Phantom Tide Maw is gone crazy as well. This is mainly because it's an Illusionist instant aura, and it has Ward, and whenever an Illusionist card you control is destroyed, put a 1/1 counter on this. So this can spiral out of control very quickly. With this, what destroys, I believe, off of Spectral Shields, Phantasm Poppers, Aura destroys. So I would just watch out for this. I think this card can become pretty crazy. A lot of people had these as well, just laying around, because these were about a month ago, was about like $1 or under. They spiked a little bit ago and were $8 to $10 or $12 ish. And now, after the news last night, they're continuing to rise. I thought this would be around $15, and it's back up to almost $20. This one may continue to go, though. Bright Lights expansion slot card. Bright Lights wasn't open that much, and expansion slot cards go pretty crazy. Excuse me. I lose my voice a little bit. Fractal Replication. I think this is just an interesting card in general. It never really has seen that much play to my knowledge. But it's a 0 cost. When you play or defend with Fractal Replication, it gains the abilities and effects of all Illusionist attack action cards on the combat chain. So that could be like Phantasmaclasm. Well, it'd be more Go Again focused. But you could get some pretty crazy abilities off this, and it gains attack equal to the greatest attack action card on the combat chain, and base defense equal to the greatest base defense on the attack action card on the combat chain. This also would bring in the bad effects like Phantasm, but this card seems pretty good. $2.50 for getting a playset for like $7 to $10, I think is worth a try. It hasn't really ever seen play, but we know LSS likes to play with cards that have been dead for a while, and try to bring them back to life. Already Dead has gone pretty crazy. Only 2 on the market. Let me refresh to see if this updated at all. Nope, two on the market for $50, non-foil. That's it. I think this is a really good card in general, but I don't know if it's $50 good, especially considering the new Assassin is more stealth focused. But I think this is a good enough card that it's pretty much going to be used in any Assassin. But I would hold off on these. Once again, Bright Lights Majestic, or Bright Lights expansion slot card. This card was already seeing use, now it's going to see more use. So I'm guessing this one comes back probably $35, $40 range when everything settles here in a little bit. If you need your copies, I'd wait, unless you absolutely need them for a big tournament coming up. Leave No Witnesses hasn't really moved since the announcement. I think this is one of the better Assassin Majestics, and it really almost fits in every deck currently. I think pretty much Azuri and Arachne run it. When this hits a hero, banish the top card of their deck and up to 1 card in their arsenal. It's a 4 attack, so it already has the breakpoint. It blocks 3. It's a 0 cost, so it's also a really good Codex of Frailty swap out. I think this card doesn't go any lower. I would pick these up now. I don't think they probably go up more as Assassin becomes more relevant. I do think New, I think is her name, is how you pronounce it, as the new Assassin, will be really good. Her ability seems really busted, so I'd keep an eye out on some of these Assassin cards. She is more stealth focused, so I don't think she will run as many contracts as Uzuri or Narachni, but I think Leave No Witnesses and probably Already Dead make the cut of just good cards that you just put in. Eradicate is $3.50. This is another one contract card. I don't think it's as good as Already Dead or Leave No Witnesses, but when this hits a hero, banish the top X cards of their decks, where X is the damage dealt by Eradicate. This one's really good with reactions, which I think New will also run. That it could really get out of hand really quickly. I do think this is probably... Assassin's so weird, though, because they have so many good Majestics, but I think this is one of the better ones as well. I'd keep an eye on this. Once again, $10 for a playset, maybe closer to $15 for a playset. For a card, I think is still pretty good. Once again, Dynasty I don't think was opened as much as some of these other sets, so I'd keep an eye out on it. Flick Knives has gone up a little bit. It was about $20 yesterday. It's about $25. I still think this card, it fits two classes in this newest set. I think this still has room to grow. I'd pick it up now. It also has really great game-ending potential of just doing one damage that, unless you have a prevent aspect like Ward or other Peace of Mind, that kind of stuff. It's just an auto-win condition for throwing a dagger. I'd keep an eye on this. It's $27 for the rainbow foil, and the cold foil is about $47, which is about it's been. And it can be used in Assassin and Ninja. I do think with Crouching Tiger, Ninja probably uses the Tiger Stripe Shuko, but hey, you never know. We don't know what the majority of or any of the set cards look like. We don't know what the new heroes' weapons are, but those are just my food for thought and kind of the spikes of since last night, and a few deals that I think haven't moved yet. Thank you. Have a great day, and look forward to you.